Back for
Hey guys.
cool. Yeah, back for season 10.
Oh yeah.
Another season of pure carnage, I'm sure.
Probably
Last
gonna have
season,
a lot of
first season, probably
controversial
got
moments. Gonna have a lot of
got a,
championship battles, closer fights, I'm hoping.
got a season under our belt now in terms of commentating experience. Our second season commentating. It's kind of wild. It felt like if we've been doing this for like a whole
I feel like we're
year.
vets. I feel like we're vets, honestly.
Bro, it felt like we actually went to like World War III in terms of just XRL in general, of F1 terms. Anyway, season 10, season X, whatever you want to call it.
You guys are gonna see me at 3 o'clock p.m. EST. You're gonna see me lose my mind in Silverstone. Be there.
Oh god. Oh yeah, you're gonna see us go crazy. Not in terms of driving, like actually mentally insane in terms of. It's a grid packed out? Is it 20 people again?
13.
No, in terms of X1 short quality for X2.
Yeah.
Nice.
I think X1's full.
Oh boy, X1's full.
No,
Oh.
I take that back. X1's only missing 2 people though.
18 people sort of scheduled to join. Some from X2 might.
And I have a
pop up.
quality band, so I'm gonna have to go all the way from the back.
Oh yeah, you're
all the
selling
way to the
me.
front.
You're selling me already.
I'm a
Sold me already.
professional seller. We know this.
Your first race as my teammate. You're already selling me.
I'm probably gonna spin out into a wall, honestly. Silverstone is not my strong suit.
I'm not looking forward to it. That's good. I'm so surprising. Out of the 2 times I've done Silverstone and what's its face? I mean, this week I had my own league, but out of the 2 times or 3 times, excuse me, I did some Grand Prix. The majority of the sessions, 4 out of the 6 sessions, including the quality, have been rainy, which is kind of surprising. So maybe.
I promise you, if
Maybe
it's
not.
rainy, I'm retiring in the pits and taking another qualifying ban. Promise you I'm not going to that.
I'm kind of expecting at least one of the sessions in both X1 and X2 to be rainy, but we'll get a weather check soon from, I'm sure, Zola himself.
Unless we load in and it is just pouring down rain.
The tank himself, Zola, who's
Yeah, the man, the myth, the legend, the GOAT.
The weather update, I'm sure.
The weather reporter.
Yeah.
Cloudy with a chance of carnage.
Since we're both McLaren,
Still,
can we call
yeah,
ourselves McLaren Media? Is that a thing now? Can we call
Yeah,
ourselves McLaren
yeah.
Media?
Or McLaren Media, that's what I'm
Welcome
talking about.
along. The street's been up for people in here. Welcome along. You're right along with McLaren Media.
Yeah.
It feels odd to say McLaren Media. There's only one person so far. I guess when Zola sets up the Discord notification, get more people in here. But here we go. Finally, the first round of Season X.
First round.
Finally
Here we
back
go.
after a month.
Bright
It's
and
finally
sunny.
back. Slate resets. Everything starts back from 0. Here we go. X2. Another season of pure madness.
This race, whoever wins, that'll determine who leads the championship. Completely fresh, no domination so far. We're gonna see how we do. I hope that it's close, like insanely close this season. Like, I want a 4-way fight.
Prediction. Who do you think wins the championship? Forget the race. Who do you think wins
Meerkat.
the championship? First off, nobody.
He's got pace, just the reliability and he's my old teammate, so I'm not gonna like completely throw him under the mud. He was a great teammate, loved that man to death, but he just doesn't have the consistency. And his car likes to
I'd say he
spin
doesn't
a
have the
lot.
temperament. I'd say he doesn't have the temperament to kind of get to a lot of
Remy,
accidents, not
former
the best
X1
decision-making.
driver, I raced him last season. Pretty quick, decently quick. If he can actually attend, he may be a threat. Raptor, saw a lot out of Raptor. He's good. Collie, if he's figured out the game and he's feeling comfortable with it, then yeah. But we also have a lot of new faces.
Magic
Tome.
Mag and Edgar, don't forget about them.
Oh yeah, completely forgot about Magic Mag and Edgar. The 1-2 9-second penalty domination.
They're brothers, no? They're
They
brothers,
are
no?
brothers. They are probably playing right next to each other IRL.
Imagine one spins out the other.
And the other one's they just start scrapping. Oh my.
Yeah, I got some new faces to X2. We got Tome or Tome, no idea. There's no
We got
accident in
Vipa
Tome.
Bite. I hope I'm pronouncing your name
Vipa,
right.
Vipa, no idea. And then Lucia Luke. I'm gonna assume that's how you pronounce it.
Or
three
Lucio
now,
Luke.
3 new people. No idea. some odd names in the X2 roster now.
Let's
That's
see.
some hard to pronounce ones.
Shikari all over the back of Raptor on the outlap.
Well, interesting strategies. Raptor, I'm surprised. He's actually kind of new in terms of
Right as I talk about Shikari.
I think Raptor's kind of new into driving. Raptor doesn't drive all too
No,
much.
Raptor's been driving. He's decently quick from what I saw.
From what I saw, he doesn't drive all too much. He's kind of just there in the party with Zola and Jeff, testing out some systems and whatnot.
Well, here we go.
Nice to
We're going to see what he has. This is an easy flat-out corner. This is our first onboard lap of the season. Easy flat-out corner.
He lifted a bit. You can see him just taking the video.
You're going to want to, like, this is a very difficult corner to get right. Oh! And that's how the first lap of the season goes. All right, back to Shikari.
It lasted 1.5 quarters. Now we're Shikari. He's a McLaren driver now, recently Ferrari.
McLaren for overall constructors. But let's see.
We blew through everything last season, McLaren. Yeah. We ran the server essentially.
Let's see what we have going for Shikari here. Looking like he's having a good few corners. Exit out of here is very crucial. Good exit. Want to keep close to that curb, but not too close. Don't want to get on the curb too far there.
I keep forgetting to check second.
Beautiful.
Let's go. It's looking smooth. Yeah, it's looking smooth. Looking good.
Maggots and Baggets. Now here is where I struggle.
What do you struggle with it? What do you struggle with it
about? On a slide.
The slide, yeah. But the car, I'll tell you what, the setups in time trial are very front end orientated. It's very twitchy, no matter what you do.
Let's see, he's coming around he's entering the final slow area. Keeps it valid. Don't want to get too far over on that curb. Don't want to touch the grass. Keeps it good. Don't want to touch that curb too much either. It's fine. Want to clip it, and to the line it's going to be a 126.6 on the dot. Ooh.
Not bad.
Not bad at all.
Looks like Jeff, went by him.
Jeffrey!
He's going to finish out his lap. Oh no, he's on that lap. He's going to be starting his lap. And who's behind him? Looks like one of the Alpes.
Boothie was. Red Bull.
No, there's no Alpe.
No, Mantic's starting his lap. All right on board with my former teammate.
Oh yeah, we're on board with him right now.
Let's see what we have going.
It's been a while.
Having a good few first corners. Ooh. Good downshift, good exit. There we go. Don't want to slide here. Very crucial. There we go. Keeps it straight. Now the toe from that car gets out of his way. Beautiful. Still we're going. See what we have. He touches the brakes a little bit. I just saw.
Oh, so maybe yes, they're flickering. Maybe it's an auto thing. I'll tell you what, Mantic will be a really good benchmark for X2. An X points scoring X1 driver. We'll see everyone else stacks up to him. It'll be a good benchmark, a good.
I petition that I should be back.
Back in X2.
Yeah. I do want a title. I'm not too fast.
Yeah, you're not too fast. I'm pretty sure Shikari could give you some trouble right now. You should give the Mantic 26 flat from him, 26.6.
They would never put an XX1 two-time race winner in a lobby with X2. Oh,
traffic! Hello,
yeah.
And he's blinking too. Raptor blinking as well. That might be impeding, and Mantic's gonna back out of it. Blinking, not in a fast lap. I'm pretty sure it was.
I believe Raptor had already wrapped up his lap. Zola's spun off into the gravel. Oh. Hello, can't park there, mate.
I think there's a Haas on the line. It was Wipa. I skipped off him for a second. No, he's gone into the pits now. And AlphaTauri next to the line, I believe.
Can't
the
park there, Zola.
They've completed their laps. Zola, he's gotten moving again.
Spun off into the gravel. Shikari a second ahead of the grid, or not a second, 4/10. Excuse me.
He's doing very well for himself. Remy next to be the next on his hot lap to the line.
I don't know how to pronounce his name. Remy Sco.
Remixo, I don't know idea.
American, so I may be pronouncing it. Like I may be butchering it. I may be butchering it, but
I call him Remix, Remy, doesn't matter. There's a lot of odd pronouncing names here.
I'm hopping on Opera GX so I can start up the stream. Where is it? I'm not logged in, awkward.
You're finally turning on your PC, Remixo to the line. Let's see if he can hold a candle.
Okay, I'm not doing this. I'm just gonna open up Google. Much work.
A bit a bit far off his teammate, but still in the vicinity, shall we say. Next to the line, it's like Lucia Luke. Or the new guys, I believe he's on a hot lap, on the hard tires. I don't know, he's starting to lap now. We're out of more than him.
8% chance of rain, Zola says. Irons has stated that let's go. Can't wait for this week. Can't wait either. Hopefully we have some tight racing.
Oh, the unluckiest driver in the league.
The unluckiest.
Yes, better luck in X1. He's been promoted, but
let's pray.
If last year's ended to go off of, you are a bigger bad luck charm than Hayes and Siege.
You guys don't even get the reference there, but I promise you I am a pretty bad luck charm.
I mean, any gamer will get KD. Ooh, very sideways and gets it spun around. Lucia Luke struggled for control there, and Alpine there gonna slip by. Maybe having his lap interrupted and hampered a bit. Might have been Coley. Who's next to the line? Looks like one of the McLarens. Shikari.
No,
it's Remixo.
Yeah.
He's boxing, I believe.
I believe Boothy's on his lap. Yep.
I think one of the Alfa Romeos is next to the line. It's like Zola. It'll be Zola next to the line on the hot lap. I was about Alpine, but he was interrupted. Yep, the tank himself.
I believe this is Zola's home track. Correct me if I'm wrong.
It is indeed. Zola's half finished, so I believe, but I believe he does live in Britain.
Wherever he was born, that would be his home category.
It could just be a flag thing. You might, I don't know, but I'm pretty sure I heard from somewhere, some place that he's half.
126s are gone. 127.6 for Zola on the mediums. Wow, not bad.
Yeah, big difference between medium and soft though. He'll have a lot more in the bag.
Meerkat gonna be the next. Collie Boy on his lap, on softs. Fought for the X2 title on F122, the last X2 title on F122, but had a close race with Wayne, and Wayne ended up taking the title.
After Tom might have been interrupted on his lap at 156. That's a bit odd. Maybe something went wrong. He's used all of his batteries, so I assume that was a hot lap. But sorry, Hayes, carry on. This still found a little bit interesting.
Let's see. Collie was close to it. They fought all season, but in Brazil, Wayne took it last corner. I don't remember how it went, but as I talk about him, he's invalidated. That is 3 commentators' curses this race. That is 3. Shikiri,
we are powerful
Meerkat,
this season.
Then Collie. Wow.
We are powerful this season, Hayes. We're gonna have some
if
fun with that.
If I'm the commentator and I got any money on this race, I'll just start talking about it. But let's see, Meerkat.
Yeah, let's see what he can do without the interruptions of a slow-moving Haas.
Got number 3 on the Red Bull, Daniel Ricciardo number.
I was gonna say that. In the same spot as last time, there's a Haas
my
on the
lord.
head. He's reeling around. What's up this time?
Got all over. There he goes.
Lets him through this time. Lucky. And let's see now if Mantic, where he can slot himself. X1 driver. Let's see where he can put himself in comparison to the rest of the X2
I believe the 26 is maybe a little bit too far-fetched. I think a low 27.
Oh no, you eat your words off
I
rip.
eat my words.
26.
P2.
A 10th off a pole. He's looking strong. Who's next to line? One of the passes, I believe, who's starting a lap. Who's next behind him? One of the Alpha Tauris. It looks like Edgar. Nope, it's his brother, Magic Mag. Edgar has invalidated, so it'll be that Alpine of Coley Boy gonna be next to the lap after Magic Mag. Magic Mag's looking alright. Looking decent in time comparison. Yeah,
also, I believe there's a new rule where every driver is mandated to at least complete a
100th off a pole. Good stuff there from Magic Mag showing
Shikiri holding on.
Barely holding on with that track evo. Shikari might want to get out and set a lap pretty soon here. Coley Boy gonna go into the pits, not gonna finish out that lap. Who's next to the line? That's on a lap, I believe it's Tome, or potentially Tone. Nope, it's his teammate. Mantic who's on an in lap. No idea who's on a pit stop as of now. Tome's exhausted all of his battery.
Raptor maybe? I think Raptor may be on a push lap. Battery on.
Oh yeah.
Yep, but he's invalidated. He's turn it off.
Let's see, I think we'll ride on board with somebody who's on an out lap. I think we're on board with Lucia Luke or Boothie. We're on board with Boothie if he starts his lap. Boothie had a very good run, a three-peat last season now, and then kind of disappeared. Only one other than Moist Debut to secure a three-peat that season.
Boothie? Boothie never got a three-peat last season. I'm talking about Harry.
Two-peat. Oh, Harry, excuse me. Got the names wrong. It was Harry. No idea where Harry's gone. Wrong driver. Both of them were Haas drivers, though. Boothie had a sector 1, 500 up at this time, nearly 6. He needs to find a bit more. He wants to bump himself up the order. And let's see, it's looking alright. He's looking kind of consistent. Maybe he's going to slot himself into the midfield. He's matching his teammate, Lucia Luke, but Lucia Luke a second, as I say, that second behind. Boothie! And he's nearly sideways in the white cops.
Edgar sets fastest lap. Wow, they are barely beating each other. Oh, I'm excited for this season.
It's going to be close. It's going to be close this season. Who's next to the line on a lap after that mistake from Boothie?
Yeah, before I was interrupted, there is a new rule where all drivers must attempt to set a lap in every single qualifying session. That means if it's full, Q1, Q2, Q3, you got to set a lap. You can't just not.
You can't just try to start from the back. We saw a lot of people do that last season, in X1 especially, just retire early, start at the back.
Got to be on the right, and you have to be on the right tire compound. You cannot be on inters when it's dead dry.
Yeah, and oh my, I'll tell you what, we're seeing a lot of mistakes in quality. Is that shaping things up for the race? Or
but they are close together, the front four, all separated by hundreds. The front four.
The front three separated by less than a tenth at that one.
And then Meerkat, the kind of bipolar out pass. Are we?
Lucia Luke goes P7. Decent lap from him. Saw himself in the midfield. Vipa, Invalid as well. Haas is just struggling to get a lap down here, it would seem. I think these are the only two on a lap. Vipa.
You know, Kali struggling to get the lap down. He's been out multiple times. Let me check how many tires he's used. Kali has used 2 sets of softs and has not gotten a lap down. Wow.
Huh. Kali's been struggling too. But
let's see, we've got...
I've seen a lot of validations from them, and Vipa's on invalidated lap as well. When I speak, they invalidated the last corner for that one to happen. People on out laps now.
I'm going to ride on board with Meerkat.
I'm right on board with Magic Mag into the first one. Oh no, Meerkat got the other thing. Magic Mag just saving his tires a bit, so we'll ride on board with Meerkat then. Everyone on out laps.
10th off of pole. I believe I can guess where he needs to find it.
It's usually the slow corners, and there is limited slow corners here. I think turn 1 and 2 and the final 2 corners are the only real slow corners, other than that long right-hander of, I think it's Brooklyn's is what it's called, potentially.
Cobbs?
No,
wait.
The one on the straight before Cobbs, that long right loop. It's called. I think it's Brooklyn's. Yeah. A long right. That's the only really sort of 3 slow corner events on this track.
Let's see. Magic Mag, if he keeps this, he will get towed from Meerkat, unironically, but no, right as I say that, they break. Now let's see.
Right on board.
Look ahead of them, all of the traffic starting to come out.
Right on board of Meerkat, here we go. Final run time, baby. Crunch time of round 1. Here we go.
Alright, we're going to ride on board with him.
Less than a 10
good
separating
the front 3. Turn 1. Got to take that pretty close. Good. Good stuff there.
He's keeping it nice and tight. He took 2 sector 1. He's a bit sort of conservative, I'll say myself. He's not flying through on entry on those long corners like you're soliciting in these cars, but is it good enough for an improvement in sector 1?
Yes,
it is. That's enough.
8500s. He's got it. He's just got to carry it out. I believe he can find more time. There's a yellow flag ahead of him. I believe that's the AlphaTauri of Edgar. Possibly slowing down, trying to get some heat in his tires, but Meerkat, or as right now, he's got it. But checkered line does not drop until 2 sectors later, so let's see what he's got.
It was a bit of a mistake in the entrance of Brooklyn, and a downshift on exit of Cox, maybe just sort of struggling to find the rhythm in his car. We'll see what
Don't want to break there, you want to let off. Let off here if you can. Good.
Ooh, very sorry.
Gotta get the exit there. 5,000, so he's lost it.
He's
but
got to
he's
find
gotta
it
get
all
it back
here.
in Sector 3. Let's see what he can do. Want to take this in 6th, 5th or 6th. A little bit slidey. Almost lost it, but keeps it there. Downshift. Don't get too far over. Take the curb. Beautiful. Take that.
Nice.
Beautiful. This may be a good lap. This looks very nice. To the line, and he's gonna get it.
It's enough. Put Magic Mag behind him to the line.
And he takes
it. Look behind him. It looks like one of the Alpines. Is it Coley boy on an outlap? It is. One of the Alfa Romeos next to the line. It's looking like Jeff himself, but he is on an outlap. Who is next to the line? It's one of the
I believe it's the McLaren of Remy.
No, it's
gonna be next to the
Luffy,
line.
but he's invalidated. Yeah, it's gonna be one of the McLarens. Maybe that Red Bull behind him, but that's Tome. But he's on an outlap, so it is. It's gonna be the McLaren over Mixo. Let's see what he's got through cops. What is his timing saying? For Mixo, not been too much of a quality enjoyer. I think the race may be his strong suit, if I'm remembering correctly from last season.
Oh,
and he invalidates.
All right, let's ride on board with Shikari,
And
his teammate right behind him. Let's see,
Shikari
Shikari is held pole for most of the session. He is a 10th up. He has it, but can he keep it? He's got P2, but we just need a little bit more. Let's see what he can do. Good entry right there. Slidey on the exit, but keeps it straight. Let's see. Want to go down into 4th, 3rd. Good job. Taking it nice and smooth. A little bit too slow, but I think he may have it. It's going to be close.
No, it's not.
300. Edgar goes into the pits, and I believe that is the front 4 done for qualifying.
I think that's it.
And front 4 done for qualifying. J-Leb coming to the line, invalidated. Lucio Luca 10th up through Sector 1. Let's see what he, or Sector 2. Or no, Sector 1, sorry. Let's see what he can do.
I don't think it'll be enough to challenge for pole position, but nonetheless, if he can bump himself out of 8th, Magic Mag may have secured the first pole of the season here by 300ths of a second away from Shikari, and then the furthest 200 back is Meerkat.
Up.
Oh my lord, it's not over just
He may slot into the top 6. If he can push, he may slot in. Let's see what he can do.
He's finally locked in, the Williams driver. Let's see where he can slot himself. Maybe in the front row, perhaps. He finds it all in Village into the line.
Oh, no.
Sideways all through the run.
He got it.
P5. He got P5. Brilliant job there. 3rd row. Good stuff from Lucia Luke on his debut. Slopped himself in the top 5. And oh boy, that quality. I was not expecting to be that close. Look at the gaps, a 10th between the top 4. And then a further 10th.
I think I'm getting what I wished for.
Oh boy, this could be a good season if everyone stays along for the ride. Oh my. Magic Mag secures the first pole of season 10. And I think 5-minute break, as if I remember correctly. This is the break period, the intermission period after all of that. Hardwired, so
grab your popcorn, go to the bathroom, get everything set up.
Get your water, get your snacks. It is race time. Round 1, the debut of season 10. And oh boy, this is shaping up to be a good one. Maybe the better one. What was
prediction of who's going to win?
I'll say, who's P4? I forgot the name.
Magic Mag. Or no, Edgar.
No, Magic Mag got pulled. Edgar? No, it's gonna be. I think Mantic gets it. No. Yeah, I'm gonna say Mantic. Mantic gets it. Mantic's gonna win this. I'll say Mantic.
I will be right back.
Yep. Do like Hayes, get your water, get your snacks. It's race time here, boys. In XRL Season 10, the season opener. Got X1 coming to you in a couple hours' time, around 2.5 hours. Me and Hayes will be racing in that, but thank you for joining us right now. It's McLaren Media. We'll be commentating throughout this entire race. It's a shame we lost Mantic, but I'm pretty sure he'd rather be driving anyway. And I believe Zola and Jeff will be your commentating crew again for the season in X1. The main guys. Oh boy, this is shaping up to be a really good one. I'm not expecting it to be that close between the drivers here. Mantic was a bit of an unknown variable, of course, being a midfield X1 driver, not the slowest of them all. I thought it might have been a bit of a whitewash with him back here, but oh my, was I ever wrong. A couple hundredths between him and Shikari, and then further than that, a couple hundredths more between Shikari and Magic Mag. It's going to be a fun race by the looks of things. A lot of drivers similar paces. A lot of drivers having a lot of time to practice.
If what we
We've
saw
known
from
this guy for 2
qualifying,
weeks.
if what we saw from are
Oh.
they going? Oh
And
my!
they're going. Hello.
Yeah, lobby
there you
reset.
go. Yeah, lobby restart. As expected, that was not supposed to happen. Someone readied up a bit too early, and we are going to get a lobby restart. We'll be right back with that soon. Right back with X2. A bit unfortunate. Still waiting on who readied up. I believe we'll find out later on in the Stewart reports. But that's going to reset everything. Everyone has their tires back after that one.
No.
That's one of the benefits of a lobby restart for some people. Hey, so you haven't told me who you think's going to win yet, though.
Gotta go with my teammate, man.
Teammate? Your ex-teammate?
Mm-hmm. Dang, getting offensive. Oh, Lord.
You know, got to see where your loyalty lies, boss.
My old teammate, my ex-teammate. I think he's got it. X1 was his downfall. X2 is going to be his upbringing. I got money on it. $5. $5. I don't promote betting. I'm not actually betting.
Cash.
Don't bet. Don't bet. I don't promote betting.
This IRL Daytona 24 hours next week, I believe. Next week?
I believe.
I'm kind of waiting on that. Yeah, just waiting for lobby to get up now. I think it's going to be on Zola, right? Yeah. Then we're going to get going here in a minute. It'll be a further delay, so you get even more time to get your water, get your snacks.
My hands are cold.
We already know. I'm in Canada. It's -10 here, I believe. Maybe even.
It is. Oh, I have a weather alert on my PC. Speak of the devil.
Oh boy. Let's check my phone.
It is 38 degrees, and we are about to get a freeze warning. Oh my Lord, I cannot stand this stuff, man. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone.
It's a -3 where I am in Celsius.
Putting socks.
No idea
I
what
got
that is
fluffy
in
socks on.
Fahrenheit.
Like I literally went outside, double socks, bro. And it was like 20 degrees. I had 2 hoodies on. I had like an insulated jacket. I had double socks, a beanie.
Georgia's in the south. Y'all are not used to freezing weather. That's kind of bad.
Or just doxed me.
Yeah, I'm not ready. It's a state. What are you docs? It's an entire state. No one's gonna know where you are. An entire state, boss.
You're doxing me, man. I run Georgia.
I'm about to tell him your high school. Finally back in session.
Look at X2 driver lounge. So look at X2 driver lounge. Don't delete it, Meerkat. Don't delete it. Don't delete
Give me
it.
a sec. I gotta get to Discord.
He's gotta hurry.
Let's see. X2 driver lounge. Let's see what am I looking for?
I don't know the most recent message.
Oh. Oh. Ooh, a bit of tension, shall we say? Special tension between you two. I mean, maybe you should drive. Go down there. Give him a little cheerleading dance. You know what I mean?
I was the best teammate ever.
Hey, switch qualify format. Do you prefer?
Before.
Leave me alone.
Full.
It's cold. It's got my brain freezing too. Full. You like full better?
Yeah, I prefer full. I like knowing if I'm gonna be out or if I'm not gonna be out. I don't like having to set one lap. I like being able to use one set and then try to set a lap on the other set and then try to save 2 sets for the end so I can push.
I like short. That's better than short though. You can just set 2 laps and then you have to set another lap. It's just wherever you are. I like having short quality, but Britain's going to be a bit of a mess in terms of tire strategy because those soft tires, they wear 8% in one lap, 7 to 8% in one quality lap. The tires there are only good for 1 lap maximum at every time.
Yep.
And the meat riding begins. As I believe we're gonna get going here soon. They should have the grid set up by now. Gonna finally get round 1 underway soon. The 7 told us I'm gonna just go on a whim here and say I was one of the new guys already. Maybe not too cognizant of the rules here yet. And there we go. They're ready from J-Lib. We're going now. Here we go. I think it's going to be a 3-minute delay for everyone to select their strategies and tire strats again. But we'll be going here soon. Hey, check X2 race pool real fast for me. Just to make sure we're going.
36, so 6 minutes.
6 minutes. Ooh, it's a big delay in comparison to majority issues, a 3-minute delay.
Okay, dude. What the flip? Wait. Sorry guys, I'm trying to get Windex on right now. Give me a second.
Windex, you trying to get him in the race? I don't know. Windex kind of taking a step back from F123.
He went to PC. He got that PC and completely changed. But I'll be back. I gotta go get sweatpants. It's too cold.
I'm in shorts. What are you on about? It's already freezing weather for me. I'm in shorts still. Anyway, finally gonna have round 1 underway. Bit of a delay, but I think it's worth the wait, seeing how promising qualifying was. Like, there's still 5 minutes before we go. Yep, 5 minutes. It's about a 15-minute total delay. Not ideal, but not the worst in the world, since we only had short quali. We'll still be done by 3, or 2, I believe.
I come back to my headset and I hear you yapping up a storm. What was going on?
Do you want me to expose you Mantic to the entire stream real fast? The one that can't see X2 driver lounge, a little secret sort of pillow talk y'all have in the X2 lounge, you know what I'm saying?
No comment.
Yeah, you might want to stay silent there, big man.
I put a whole sweater on.
Bro, it is freezing weather and I'm in shorts. You're overreacting, boss, let's be real.
Again, I am used to 102-degree weather. This is not me. Like, I've literally got my hands in my pajama pants right now. I went and got a sweater. I am wearing 2 layers right now. Fluffy socks and everything.
Anyway,
not a piece of skin besides my face is exposed on my body right now.
You should be wearing a ski mask.
Yeah, I'm about to go put the shiesty on. I'm about to become Tim.
Get the shiesty going.
Imagine I just like open up a face cam, you can just like see me with my shiesty, just throwing up like dang signs as I'm commentating.
You're gonna get the amount of dream comments that would flood into the Twitch chat would be outrageous. Don't do that. Dream commentates F1 question mark.
Bro, that man face revealing was the worst thing that ever happened to me.
He really just sort of set you up for failure, face revealing like that.
Like, he's insulting me, bro. Like, I can't do anything. Can't help that I was born like him. At least I don't say that's what the mask is, though.
I was gonna say, actually, you're a minor, it's fine. I'll make that joke here. Alright, anyway. Who do you think's the first DNF? Let's take it up. Who do you think DNF's first?
You.
It's usually clean, but... Alright, I'm in the next 2.
You remember Spa? We're about to get a repeat.
Oh boy. Who do you think DNF's here first, Days?
Honestly,
DNF?
I'm gonna say somebody in the front, because they're gonna try to get ahead. I'm put money on it.
Midfield.
Knowing Meerkat, just knowing Meerkat, that's my teammate, that's my dog, that's my old teammate. But yeah, he likes to.
I'm gonna cast some beginners bad luck and say it's Tome that DNS for us, the new guy, one of the new guys.
Dang, Tome! You already got this guy on you. Go ahead, you gotta prove yourself.
Oh yeah, let's go. Let's see how powerful it is this season. I'm gonna say it's Tone that DNS first.
Gap the grid by 40 seconds. Don't do it.
I think he's starting around P8 now.
He's
2
gonna
minutes
do
to
it.
go. Oh, 1 minute now.
How many
till we
safety
get
cars
going.
do we predict? 3, the maximum?
One.
Yeah.
1 and 2
I'm
VSCs.
predicting 3.
I say one off the rip, and then a VSC after the restart, and then one late in the race.
I say 3.
Like a broken wing, someone spinning.
I say off the rip, there's gonna be huge carnage in turn 1. Then we're gonna have a huge little skedaddle incident in turn 2. So then the safety car is gonna come out. Then when it gets restarted, it's gonna happen in turn 1 again. Then there's gonna be another safety car, and then that one's out, they're gonna learn in turn 1. But when they get to Cobb, someone's gonna like Max Verstappen, Lewis Hamilton themselves, and then that's gonna be the third one.
You're just yapping, to be real with you. It doesn't put much noise. Anyway.
This guy right
I think
here.
we're going now. I think we're getting going now.
My Somali
30 seconds
shooter.
till lights on. I don't know, 5 seconds. Ooh, time passes hella fast. And the clock strikes 36. We should be going here soon. They should be readying up.
Hurry up,
The
Jeff.
message and next
Hurry
people
up.
should be going.
You're seconds late there.
Come on, Jeff, get on it. You're
There
you're
he
senile.
goes.
Come on, too old as his fingers can't move as fast. And here we go. Fast enough, and here we go. Formation lap is underway.
Alright, warmed my hands up enough, I hope, and I'm ready now. Alright,
Finally going
everyone on hards but Remy being the odd one out. Lovely.
Yep, that seems to be the way to go. The tire wear is absolutely atrocious here.
If
Even
I
the
could, I'd
hards
go
were around
hard,
4%
hard.
per lap.
If
The
I could,
hards
I'd
were
go hard,
4%
hard.
per lap. Yeah, that might actually be the strap, but it's going to be kind of a mess. This would be a potential 2-stop race if the pit lane wasn't so slow. But nonetheless, it's going to be a game of tire management this race. And
Oh my
already some
lord.
disqualifications. People
Both
just can't
of
keep
the
their hands to
Haas.
themselves. And it's both of the Hasses that made contact.
Oh lord. Yeah, Gunther leaves the team and they don't know how to act.
Oh boy, they were off to a flying start. People can't keep their hands off each other for four corners in the
So the
formation
race
lap.
strategy
It's a
here
mess.
is hards for 14 laps and then mediums for 19. What?
Oh, you're tripping. What do you mean 19 laps?
I think I read that wrong. I think
You
it's
must
pit.
have.
I think it's pit lap 14 to 19 and then on the mediums.
Yeah, I was
I'd
gonna say
stretch
14
those
laps
hards
are
until
12
lap
medium.
19 if I were the rest of if I were everybody.
Oh no, you're a mod. The mediums will go a preferable 11 laps. Hards I preferred 50, or not 50, around 14-50, and mediums are around 11 to 10, and softs are 5 to 6. That is the tire wear here before they feel unusable.
My strategy
So,
for this
Mixo
game
is-
has literally not changed since it came out. Or no, it has.
Mixo's gonna be banking on the safety car within the first 3 laps here, and he may get it. And it's a sign of bad things to come with both Hasses already making contact.
Yeah,
Here we go, they're lining up.
I want
they're
to
gonna
watch
get
the
going.
back of the grid so I can get a front row seat to anything that happens up front.
I got it. Here we go.
All right,
Round
Collie boy
1,
coming to the
Season
line.
X.
Hurry up, Collie! Oh, that's a
Booth gets DSQ'd, hello.
What's going on over here?
Maybe he
Look
goes
at
to
Collie
front of the
boy's
block. Here
ankle.
we go.
Okay, back of the grid. Oh, I'm watching Raptor. Let's see what
5
happens.
red lights, and away
And
they
away
go.
we go.
Good
Raptor
start
gets
from the
away, but
McLaren.
let's see what happens. Oh no.
Good start from
Oh,
Shikari.
no.
Shikari's down inside to Abby already. Cuts the corner, has to back out of it on the bumps. He slots back into
We're good.
second position. Magic Mag holds off. That's further behind into turn 1. Any contact between the Alfa Romeo and Alpha Tauri there. They're
Remy
making it
is
through cleanly.
falling. Vipa bite going for it on Collie. Can't get it. Magic Mag leads by a second.
Already off of the start. It's looking very good from 3
Oh,
wide
Edgar's
for a moment
going for
here.
it. Oh no. And
They look 3
through
wide
goes
for a
Meerkat.
second.
Wait, yellow flag in the back. Oh, huge incident in the back. McLaren spun off. That's Remy. Oh, that's going to make his day even worse.
And it looks like Tone as well as Tone falling back there with him.
Meerkat,
Down the inside for
no.
a moment there, Meerkat.
Oh.
Held on. He was under pressure for a long time there, Meerkat. Edgar jumped up to P2. Good stuff from him. Is further behind.
And here comes Zola, the tank coming for Shaqiri. Here he comes. Alright, everybody got through pretty much clean except for the McLarens. They had a little bit of an incident, but it's fine.
Oh! Very side was there. Williams, Mantic gonna put Edgar under pressure.
No shield.
Edgar had a very good start.
Zola gets past Shikari. Shikari's gonna fight back down the inside. Shikari holds on.
Two different things right now. I believe a very good start there from Edgar. I wonder what happened there between Tome and Mixo. Mixo on the soft tire is going to be very harmed by that. Already all the way back down to last on the soft tire compound. Not what you want. No sort of potential to stretch long as Tome's going to get by Raptor. They're the Tussler going to turn one. I want to take a look at this as they make it through cleanly. Good stuff from them. And Mantic is still sort of glued to the back of Edgar here. Edgar somehow making something too.
And he's gonna go for it. Oh, he's going.
Oh, he's gunning the battery.
Can he get it? Oh, makes contact, but no incident. Oh, Lord. Scared me.
Good. Yeah, your ex-teammate, the one you're rooting for here, turning the battery on. He's relentless on this move, and Edgar's gonna have to think about defense all the way through. Forget about catching his teammate. Meerkat wants his P2 back. I forget where he started, but he wants. I
believe it was. Yeah, he started P3. I'm pretty sure. So he's held.
Yeah, he's held on. No net losses or gains.
Ooh.
So it's sort of starting to split apart now. That's starting to split apart now with Shikari sort of the head of the second DRS train or group. As behind.
Oh, that's the yellow flag. And that's Beckett.
And he gets going, no damage.
Yeah. Oh, there's another one up ahead. That is Luke off the track. He entered safely. Okay.
A lot of
safely. Meerkat is just all over the back of Edgar. Oh my.
Absolutely relentless.
DRS is enabled, and I believe that unless Magic Bag falls back and gives his teammate DRS, Meerkat's gonna pass him, and I believe Meerkat will. Unless... No. Edgar did get DRS. I stand corrected.
He did, barely. His teammates playing the science game right now.
Meerkat
look at just the straight line speed, but not enough for Meerkat, as he has to back out after looking down the inside. Further back now. They're splitting apart now. Zola's on the back of Shikari in a two-way fight for P4. Let's see. A lot of drivers splitting apart now. A lot of groups starting to form.
I believe that the brothers are going to be on each other. Oh, that's the yellow flag in the back. That's
Tome.
Tome. You cursed him.
Oh, he's had incidents, but he's not DNF'd just yet. He's going to fall all the way back down.
Magic Mag going to get DRS, or Edgar going to get DRS off of Magic Mag. Never mind, I stand corrected. He's going to... Oh. Edgar is going to dump all of his battery down to 11%. Meerkat chasing.
Meerkat not dumping any battery. Meerkat.
But he keeps it. Edgar with a 3-second time penalty.
And that'll be a big boost to Meerkat as Remixo gets by Viper Bite in a straight line with a bit of DRS helping.
I believe that lifts a lot of pressure off of Meerkat's shoulders.
Edgar can't handle the heat in the kitchen. It would appear to be
cooking up a storm, but he's about to burn the whole block down if he's not careful. Let's see what we got going.
With his teammate. Let's see if he can sneak back into DRS only a couple hundredths from it.
I don't think he did, no. I think he's going to have to use that battery again.
Yeah, but does Magic Mag recognize the danger of Matic, the fastest driver on the track at the moment?
And there goes Meerkat. Going to get it done before the corner. Yep, and he's ahead. Edgar's going to fight back, though, not giving up. Showing his presence. The switchback right now. Edgar, wheel to wheel.
And he held on for much longer than I thought he would. He looked all the way around the outside after we completely passed him. Looking at the cops, too. Let's see if they can make it through cleanly. And they do. They keep it good. PTSD for every F1 fan at that corner, but they keep out of each other's way. And Mantic moves up to P2 for the moment, but with all that fighting, he won't have time to break the DRS. Will be an easy pass for Magic Mag. Or not Magic Mag.
Edgar will get it.
Pulled off.
Meerkat's not even going to fight it. Just going to let him by. And yeah, remember, DRS does help you save fuel. That is.
And Magic Mag is going to be enjoying this fighting.
Meerkat's going down the inside. The Magic Mag holds on. They are leaving no room for error. And Shikari is knocking on the door.
over the sausage curve there. And yeah, all this fighting is bringing them back to what Shikari and Zola were sort of licking their lips
That's
at.
a yellow flag in the back. That's Tome again.
And it's Tome again.
And Kali. Both of them.
And he's gotten going. He's gotten going again. I might have cursed him, maybe. He hasn't DNF'd yet, so I won't say it's a full curse yet, but he's not having a good time at all here.
Meerkat's gonna go for this one, yeah. Gonna jump for that one. There he goes. Shikari is gonna have the DRS. Those two fighting are gonna give him ample time, but Meerkat stays ahead. Edgar is braking significantly later than Meerkat, I have noticed. And he's 6/10 behind.
Ooh, they're side by side for a second. Pause. Give me a second. Side by side.
Remy and Luke.
Charge back.
What are we doing?
Side by side, that through Brooklands for a minute there. Remy trying to fight his way back through the grid, and he is close up to the back of Lucia Luke, and maybe some defensive driving there from the Williams driver.
If Meerkat can keep Edgar in his rearview mirror, he can start his chase for Magic Mag, which he is catching. And I don't think Edgar has enough battery. Yeah. Meerkat keeps ahead. This may have been a good decided move for Meerkat. Still we can do. Raptor with a 3-second time penalty. See what we have going on. Meerkat is catching Magic Mag extremely quick.
Yeah. And now that he's sort of shaken the threat of Edgar, he's set off into the distance. Oh, and have Lipa and Mixo. Mixo dives into the pits. Thought he had an instance. Edgar missed a moment there, perhaps.
Edgar clipped the curb into turn 1 and almost lost the car. And he doesn't get DRS. Wait, Meerkat can charge.
This is huge. Edgar is having a rough time of things right now.
And Magic Mag hasn't been saving that much battery. Meerkat isn't that far off of him. Wait.
Edgar just needs to find his rhythm, but Shikari and Zola
Magic Mag's making mistakes. Wait. Meerkat's going to be in the DRS.
And all of a sudden,
everything's been flipped on its head.
Yeah, this looks like Meerkat's race to lose all of a sudden here. He looks in the best spot.
Magic Mag's fuel light is yellow. That means he is blinking in between green and red. That's not good.
Ooh boy, this is all of a sudden just turned completely upside down, and let's see now how this decides to play out. But who would have expected that? A penalty for Edgar, so he's pretty much out of the fight for the lead. But Magic Mag, he's low on fuel perhaps. We'll take a look. No fuel indicator from me at the moment. Still gray. Maybe it's a client side thing. As J-Lab's going to get by Boothie in a straight line, I believe. And Boothie has to slot back down to P7. A lot of cars stacked up. 5th and 6th claimed by Alfa Romeo. 7th and 8th claimed by Williams, and 9th and 10th claimed by the Haas drivers. A lot of cars stacked up at the moment. That's the closest battle on track. Seems to be these two up here fighting out for P4 in Zola and Shikari.
And Meerkat's in the DRS. Oh, wow. Meerkat's going to be fighting Magic Mag. Okay, Meerkat, slow down on the battery usage. Slow it down. Alright, there we go.
This how everything has changed in a matter of a couple of laps. Meerkat looks just like essentially the Apex Predator. Yellow flag.
Yellow flag. That's Tome.
That's Tome again. Now looks to be near the pit wall, but as we're saying that now, Mantic was having a bit of a look for having to stop. I think he's reset the track.
Magic Mag's light is on.
Reset the track. Excuse me, but I think Tome may have potentially reset the track. Looking at his blip on the map there, there might have been a reset.
That might have to be looked at in the stewards room, but we'll see. Meerkat's going to keep the DRS of Magic Mag, and I think that this will be an easy pass, even without the battery.
I think it'll be a straight line pass.
But Meerkat's just going to make sure he gets it.
Oh, and the fuel light, and
it's on.
Magic Mag doesn't have the fuel to fight this back right now. He needs the fuel save, and this might actually be a good thing, getting overtaken. He can sit behind Mantic and just sort of lift and coast.
And that DRS, which will save you fuel on the straight.
And just lift and coast in that slipstream. That might actually be a blessing in disguise for him.
Slidey out of there. I think the tire wear is starting to catch up to him.
On board with the battle for 5th and 4th, but I think he's just been dropped now. Zola's just been dropped to the DRS, and Remix gets a 3-second penalty. And got him down to 11s, fighting it out for the final point spots, and he's just out of a pit stop as well. That could be sort of detrimental
Magic Mag is clinging on to Meerkat. I'm still going to watch
Meerkat
this
all of a
battle for the
sudden.
lead.
Oh yeah, we're on board with this right now. Closest battle on track at that. And let's see if Magic Mike decides some fuel saving. Not lifting and coasting from the looks of it right now.
He is pushing. He wants to get that. That DRS is going to help him out, but he needs to reduce the amount of speed that he's using on these straights. Him being behind Meerkat is not a bad thing. Oh! Mantic. Oh my.
And there it
He's
goes.
going to have to rely on Magic Man getting one.
It keeps going back and forth of whose races it's looking like to win.
And it
now
looks
it's looking
like
Magic Mag's again.
Magic Mag may get this move done. The overspeed. And he's gonna go
He's
for
gonna
it
get on the brakes. He has to get it on the brakes.
And they keep it good. Let's see here.
They keep it fine. No contact there. Magic Mag not wanting the inside court. He just stopped the court on the inside. Down in the village though. Shikari making a move to defend on Zola. Zola trying to find his way through in the final chicane. But Shikari hangs on to P4 for the moment. And a brave move there potentially.
Oh, Jaleb gets a 3 second. Wow, 3 seconds are ramping up now.
Yeah, it's getting kind of crazy in the penalty realm now.
I understand Britain is a very bad track for penalties, but this is crazy.
This is going wild. Magic Mag low on battery.
I'll get a quick warning check on Magic Mag since that is what we're kind of looking at right now.
Yeah, Magic Mag low on battery, potentially low on fuel, is not sort of backing off.
Magic Mag has none. No warnings.
Ooh.
This may,
I think Raptor in the mix.
If he can keep it clean, this may decide the race.
Yeah, this is interesting. Mantic has the pace, but Magic Mag has the penalty advantage. On board Zola, Shikari is just looking at the chase here. Zola can have DRS, big DRS down here, and more battery to play with. Just not making a move. Zola's been very conservative. Now looking at things, he's not aiming for this move as of now. That's still interesting to see. I'm just keeping his tires in a good window, a nice usable window. So I think they're going to go a three-way fight for P6 behind these two here in a minute. That's further behind. It's looking like good to see a move here for Jaleb on Boothie. Jaleb looking around the outside for a moment there. Boothie went defensive, but in the village now, Jaleb decided to go for a ball from new defensive with Boothie again. And looking around the outside for a moment there with Jaleb going to back out of that move. Not late enough on the brake, not enough grip, and that's going to open the door for Lucia Luke. And through he goes onto the back straight.
Oh my!
And Jaleb losing out there was just a bit too eager for the move, couldn't get it done, and he lost the spot as a result of that. Needing just to find that sort of this last minute.
Magic Mag's out of the DRS of Meerkat. Never mind, he got it before he lost it. This battle's heating up. If Meerkat can get out of his DRS, he has the chance to pull 3 seconds.
Battlefield lead still sort of at a
it's still iffy. Oh, and he loses a 10th through there. He's going to use battery to try to keep up. Meerkat's just saving that battery for that final stretch. For whoever he may have to fight. Thinking past this battle, thinking to the end of the race.
Yeah, Mantic 70, so I think he's in sort of a league of his own right now in terms of pace-wise. You just see the amount of battery and fuel Magic Mag is having to consume to keep up with him. And Mantic's sort of chilling now, fighting his stride, even with that penalty. Here we go, Magic Mag gonna finally make some sort of charge towards the back of Mantic for a second there. That's further behind. It looks like they're gonna go back. The Williams are gonna have a civil war here into Stowe, but they keep it clean in a straight line. Lucia Luke gonna get by Boothie. Boothie giving him all the room in the world, but now Jaleb's back onto the rear wing of Boothie again, but Jaleb needs to descend the stand here. Send it in the middle. Needs to not
Magic Mag focusing on keeping it within the lines, trying to just play this penalty. And whoa, this may turn it upside down if the brothers do not play a team game here because Edgar's in his DRS.
This is sort of wacky everywhere. No, it's getting kind of strategic. It's kicking off strategically, maybe not on track, but if you sort of delve into what's happening on tracks and strategy,
we are 11
no one's made a
laps
pit stop yet.
I feel like we've been going for only 2.
Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of penalties anywhere. No one's made pit stops yet. This strategically is still far from over, although it looks kind of stagnated on track. After the pit stops and maybe some more penalties to come, and this race is still far from over.
Throwing it through the corners, trying to keep this DRS. Magic Mag may get the move here. Yeah, he may.
This is as close as he's been in a long while, and he's dumping that battery.
Chance.
He knows.
He's going to go for it, but no, he's going to back out. He's going to throw a dummy. He's going to lose so much time to Edgar, and Edgar's going to slot into that DRS flawlessly.
Yeah, Magic Mag did manage to spook Mantic offline, but he turned in far too early and just couldn't get that exit on him. And Mantic still getting a better exit further behind Lucia Luke and J-Lab. Boothie and J-Lab still fighting it out. J-Lab looking around the outside of Village again, but can't get it done. Just can't find it around the outside. They have to think of a different move soon. But this is supposed to be to turn 1. Can he try a move into turn 2 potentially? As he goes through Abbey now, but
wow, look up ahead. Look up ahead, Stoic, whenever you can. They are close to one another. Oh my.
Oh yeah, let's check the DRS zone. Edgar with a bit of DRS slipstream, and no. It's now turned to a three-way fight for the win. 2 penalty runners in it though. It's still looking like Magic Mags to win. That's behind. They're fighting around again, coming towards Brooklyn, and J-Lab's gonna get it done in a straight line this time. It's finally paid off for him. And he moves up into P7. Uncle Jeff getting it done. He's in the P7. Is further up now towards the front 3.
Oh, and Magic Mag's completely off track.
I
believe that may be his first warning. He's still in the green. No, Magic Mag is still not having one. Wow.
Yeah, the game is kind of odd when it comes to penalties. It's further back behind.
Oh,
they're going for it now.
Right as I was looking at penalties, Magic Mag's going to jump down his inside.
And he gets it. He holds it for now, but does Magic decide to go down the inside?
Does Magic want to dive for it? He's got the battery. Magic Mag leaves him room, cuts back. Oh, this is close racing. Meerkat does have the battery advantage, but does he know it? Oh, that may have to be looked at. Meerkat picks up another one. That may have to be looked at. He had nowhere to go. And through goes Edgar. Wait a minute.
Oh my lord, Edgar just picking it off, picking up the pieces, and they're getting very tussly up here. It is getting outrageous here. It's only halfway through the race, and they are... It's like it looks more like a Miata race with these 3 right now. Just
Edgar with another 3-second wait.
And this is still padding out to Magic Mag.
Edgar dives. Oh, he's so far. Oh,
but he's too deep. And Magic Mag, or excuse me, not Magic Mag, Mantic reclaims P1. Edgar just too deep down into that corner. Not a big braking zone at all. Very, very ballsy.
Meerkat having the huge battery advantage over the charging AlphaTauris who are clawing for this win. They want this one too. And right now they are in position to get it. Or at least a 1-3.
This is getting out of hand. It would seem they're going for it wherever they can. It is ruthless down here next to. They are going at it whenever they get a chance. Doesn't matter what corner or what battery percentage, what fuel percentage. They're going for that move. It is absolutely vicious here, and that's what we like to see in the commentating booth. Let's see. Does Edgar? Oh, he jumps into the pits. I was about to say something. He jumps into the pits, the first one to bite out of the top 3 group. And is that undercut the way to go? As he is now going to jump onto the medium tire, presumably.
Meerkat Meerkat, that is too long of a pit lane to be going for an undercut, in my opinion.
And we're seeing a lot of people jumping into the pits. Maybe
I believe that the strategy here would be pitting at the end of lap 14 because Meerkat's going to be able to cover that off. Magic Mag may even lose time.
Well, if this DRS group can pass by, and then we'll get a penalty check if you can hear. I want anyone on the penalty situation here.
Let's
get
go
a penalty
to the
update.
Very end. We have got Edgar with a 3-second, Meerkat with his 6-second because of the incident in the final turn. Yeah, Edgar's going to have a 6-second, and that's the only warnings that have happened so far. Bite gets a 3-second. Raptor gets a 6-second, I believe he's up to. J-Lab has a 3. Kali has a 3. Meerkat has 6. Remy has 3. Ipa has 6. Wait. Boothie has 3. Raptor has 6 or 9. I forget. And then Edgar has 6. And that should round it out.
Let's see. Do they decide to go to the pits? Who decides to bite next? Is it Mantic or Magic? Do any of them decide to go to the pits at all? Do both of them decide? Let's see. I say
there it goes.
Mantic, and there we go. Both of them.
Oh, Rapid. There's a Haas. That's Raptor spun around.
Still no safety cars. Raptor are going to get going, I believe. He's still just rolling into the gravel.
Sitting there.
Stopped. He's full stop. He's in first gear. Has something disconnected for him. His wheel's still cranked to the right. He's not moving. This could be detrimental. He's not moving at all.
This may throw a safety car.
Oh, he's back. A wiggle from his wheel.
Magic Mag's going to inherit. No. Meerkat's going to come
He's going backwards. Wait a minute here. He's going backwards. And he's assassinated somebody. He's absolute carnage. He's assassinated a car there, I believe. Who was it?
That was Matt. That was Edgar.
And it was Edgar, and that's completely flipped things. Edgar's massive contact with him. Oh my lord!
Oh my lord! What happened? Somebody.
An actual JFK reincarnation in F1. Oh my lord! The assassination was diabolical. That was a diabolical mistake from Raptor. He's losing his sense of direction backwards on the track, on the racing line. And that's completely thrown Edgar's race around.
Oh,
he is completely the front wing.
What?
Lucky to still be driving after that. That was absolutely ridiculous, and that will be a stern talking to from the stewards, I'm sure.
That
is absolutely unacceptable for Raptor.
That is going to be heavily frowned upon.
That is actual prison time right there. That is prison worthy. I will stand on that one right there. Prison worthy assassination attempt from Raptor there.
Oh
my lord. How everything's flipped around. The first safety car and the Boothie. Oh my lord. Wait, take a look at Boothie here. The only one left in the pit, and oh my lord. Everything is flipped around off this. Edgar's completely out. Boothie is going to inherit the lead. This is all of a sudden just turned into a wacky, crazy, the most crazy race of the season we've seen.
Was his wheel disconnected and he was just accelerating?
No, he came back. I saw him turn the wheel. He came back. That was not AI assisted. That was definitely Raptor himself.
He says that his video receiver died and he had to turn it back on. He thought he ended up on the right side of the track when he was on the other side.
And that's what I was saying. He just lost his awareness of where he was on the track and went the wrong way onto the racing line. And Boothie's gone to the soft tire. Oh my. Everything is flipped around.
Everything is kicked off.
And that was an wild,
wild to be looked at. Wow.
That was absolutely
That
crazy.
Was an actual murder attempt in F1.
Actual criminal-worthy attempted murder.
That's reminding me of a certain Spa race. That needs to be... oh my!
He's very lucky that Edgar's still in the race. If he DNF from that, this would be a very different turnabout in the Discord.
Oh my, I would not have to want to be the one to break that up.
I don't want to be the one to break it up even now. I'm pretty sure Edgar will be pretty
I'm already looking at the chat and things aren't bad and things aren't active, but they were kicking. They were about to kick.
Just a quick one. What does a video recorder do? Is it just like it records your screen or?
No, it's like your video receiver. That means your screen just goes black.
Oh. Well, then I can see how Raptor ended up disoriented, but does he not have a track map on?
It's his video receiver. I don't
like when he loads back, when his video receiver comes back on, he can see track map. No, you can see where he's on the track, or no? Yeah. If he had track map on, he could have seen that he was on the left side of the final corner.
Yeah, video receiver. That's it's used in a home theater.
No, he started moving. Raptor started moving, so I believe he could see his screen again at the time of the incident. Just maybe if he had his track map on, he could look to see where he was first before rejoining.
So a video receiver, pretty much all it does is it just displays. It displays the light on the screen. And does he drive with track map? If he drove with track map, he'd realize that he was on the complete other side. Well,
Not the
even
right
if
side, but the left.
you'd have short, you'd have like the little small track map. That's why I drive with full, so I know where I am
And
at
I
like
drive
all
full
times.
as well. I drive full as well, just because it's better to see what's happening around track. But oh my, that's criminal worthy in my books. On the racing line backwards. He's lucky it wasn't a fast corner. It's lucky it was one of the slower corners, but still.
If
not
that
good
was a slower corner, I'm
No, if that was
afraid
faster,
that
any faster,
Edgar
oh my.
would be no longer alive.
Oh yeah, if this was real life in a faster corner like Cops, Edgar would definitely have a few broken legs, to say the least, and maybe even Raptor himself as well. Well, that is a colossal mistake there from the Haas driver. Yes. I think we're just waiting on 2 cars to catch up. Safety car potentially could be in this lap. We'll get going again.
At least we
Questionable
know
from
that
Boothie
it
to be
was
on the
not
softs.
an intentional.
Oh, I knew from the moment it wasn't
Yeah.
intentional. I knew he was probably disoriented, but I was wondering why and how he could have made such a big mistake like that. There's a lot of things you could check whenever you're disoriented on track with the track map on. You know, you see the pit building, you could also
This is going to harm
associate
Meerkat's
yourself with the final
race
building.
greatly because now he has 6 seconds, which if he doesn't get another warning, may be overturned. But with everyone so close, he's going to fall. And here we go. Safety car's going to be in.
We start gonna get going here soon.
If you have anything to do, I'd recommend doing it in exactly 20 seconds, maybe, because we're about to be in.
Everybody bought Boothie and Remixo on medium tires. Maybe the tire to be on right now is Boothie's, just questionable.
Yeah, I believe that the hards may actually be a good decision because the mediums are going to wear themselves out around 8.
Mediums are fine.
And Meerkat's going. Meerkat's gone.
Oh, good jump from him. It does have the pace in the corners, though. Does Mantic catch up with better pace in the corner? Doesn't seem to be so. And very good restart from Mantic there. And Mantic's already
a second ahead.
He has brilliant stuff there from the Red Bull driver. And that is textbook, just classic perfect restart from him. Not going to be under threat from the drivers behind. It's further behind. Let's see if there's any sort of shuffling for position. Not to seem so.
The closest battle on track is going to be Shikari and Magic. No, it's going to be Luke and Zola.
Oh, and the shuffle now up ahead, or excuse me, further behind. One of the Alpha Towers. It's Edgar and Vipa. Vipa can get past Bad, get further up. They're side by side here. The McLaren of Remixo and Boothie, and there's contact, and they're around. And the drivers behind need to watch out for this, and there might have been a bit more contact, I believe. But everybody tome spun as well. Everybody getting through relatively unscathed, other than their time being hampered. And that's going to shuffle around the order a bit. A big contact between the hard tire runner and the soft tire runner of Remixo and Boothie.
Mantic just trying to charge. He has to get 6 seconds, which is going to be very, very difficult. They're going to have to gain pretty much a second a lap and then slow down to be able to save
Zola
these
coming
tires.
from the threat from Lucia Luke here with a bit of friction. But Zola having left wing just has that straight line advantage. And he's going to hold on for now.
Luke is going to hold on to it, trying to get his first second row finish here.
And it's his debut. He's trying to make up the best he can. His first top 5 finish. He's already locked that much in, but does he want more? You can see a podium in his sights already, 2 seconds away from him, but he has an Alpha Romeo standing in his way between that.
Oh, he's gaining a lot of time through these slower sectors. I believe Zola is running a very low wing.
Oh, and he has battery advantage over Zola as well.
Huge
Zola
battery advantage.
Zola may be on his back foot here.
Meerkat's out of Magic Mag's DRS. Meerkat may actually be able to gap. He's got to go, though. You cannot waste any time.
He's gapping at the moment. It's further behind. Looks like we're seeing someone close up. It looks like we're seeing Remixo close up to the back of Coley Boy. And does he go for it around the outside of Brooklands, or maybe?
That's gonna save Ed. Wait.
Lucia Luke and Zola.
Oh,
Excuse me, around the outside of Cops.
They are wheel to wheel, but Luke goes ahead. Great racing by both of those drivers, keeping it clean, keeping away from each other's cars.
Oh, and big mistake there from Luke. Nearly broke check Zola, making a big mistake there. But still keeping it good. And that was very brave from Zola, trying to stretch it from a car's length back around the outside of Cops. Nearly got it done, but just not enough grip for it. And it's now Lucia to inherit P4 with a second and 7/10 away from the podium. Shikari, does he have the pace to see himself into that gap? DRS enabled now, and this is still one of the close battles on track. We're cutting it back down to the battle for 8th position, or excuse me, battle for 9th position. No, it is 8th, excuse me, I'm a bit slow. And let's see the three-way battle. Viper on defense from Coley Boy.
Wow, wait, hold on. If you can take a break.
3 wide for a second there. A bit of contact, yep, go on.
If you can take a break. Oh, ooh, and Coley's gone. If you can take a break and look ahead, look at the gap Meerkat has built already. If he can get that 6 second on and he can manage to get it to 3 seconds, he may just maybe win this race.
Ooh, and Viper lets by or Mixer, I believe. Matic's doing the best he can to stretch that gap. It's at 2 seconds now. 6 laps left to go. Can he get it up to 6 seconds?
He's gotta keep it. He's gotta keep it clean and not get a warning so he can maybe appeal that.
They're side by side to cops for a moment here, and Viper gives Boothie all the space in the world to work with. Boothy's gonna hold on to P9 for now.
I think Magic Mag senses the urgency and is going to try to get him, push.
So it gets back by Lucia Luke. And Easter, it looks like they're locked in the battle for 4th here. It looks like it's going to be them two to the end here. As behind Coley Boy and Tome now, I believe. And Coley Boy defensive from Tome. Tome's having a bit of a rough one this race. He's trying to get one race finish under his belt. Never want to retire. I think it's illegal anyway to retire. Just hoping to see that checkered flag sooner than later.
Tone has been a fighter, and Shaqiri gets a 3 second. That's going to harm his race.
Zola is on track for a podium at this rate now. And maybe even, if Lucia Luke may be on for that podium as well. If he gets back, if he gets by Zola, it looks like Shikari could finish P3.
Has that huge battery advantage over Zola. And wait, Meerkat's 3 seconds ahead.
He needs 6 though to clear the penalty entirely. He needs 6 without another warning. Let's see if he's got that in him. Let's get a warning check from Meerkat at that one.
Check a warning. Go all the way down. If he even has one more after that 6 second was awarded, his race is going to be harmed.
It's in jeopardy. It's in jeopardy.
Let's see. Meerkat got his 6 seconds, and there is not a single Red Bull besides Tome getting a warning. He is in position now to win this race if he can get that appealed through the stewards.
Oh, and Lucia look down the inside of Zola again. These two still locked in a battle every lap going at it so far, but look at the time to Shikari. They're harming themselves here with all the fighting they're doing. Maybe you need to wait till the final lap to figure themselves out if they want this podium off Shikari. Shikari be very thankful for these two fighting it out like this, but these two need to realize what's on the table for them, essentially. If they just keep it clean for a moment, but still Lucia Luke looking for it any place he can, but he's as close as he's been. Maybe could get it in a straight line here with some DRS assistance. Let's run on board with him and see if he deploys the battery. Deploying battery.
Gonna try to gap him since that he's faster. Gonna try to just get a lead.
And he's gone.
See what he's doing. Zola does have a huge battery disadvantage to Luke. Not huge, but mashed. Boothie gets another 3 second. Let me check if I can do a quick penalty update. Manstic has 6, Shikari has 3, Edgar has 6, J-Lev has 3, Remy has 3, Boothie has 6, Kali has 3, Vipa has 11, and Tome has 3.
Vipa only driving double digits, so my. Yeah, double digits. That's kind of surprising. Only driver in the double digits. It's kind of. We don't see that often.
Magic Mag is completely out of battery. And Shikari is gaining. If Shikari gains and can fight Magic Mag, this is...
the Maggots and Beckett's Tome and Viper are fighting out the Maggots and Beckett's. Not noticing that. Not a place you see moves, but they get it through cleanly. Surprisingly there. Not a place you usually see a lot of fighting. But good on them for getting through cleanly. And it looks like Josh is going to be making use of Uncle Jeff and trying to replace his teammate. to try and get by Edgar, make it a 5-6 for Alfa Romeo here. It'll be a good, strong finish for the Constructors' Championship. And just as close as he's been to the back of Edgar so far. Ooh, over the sausage there, right on his exit, but similarly enough, Edgar getting sideways at the exit as well. And does Jeff have the overspeed? No battery deployment, not going to look for it too hard here. Maybe just trying to spook Edgar offline, but not good enough. Edgar
oh my, Lucia Luke makes a mistake, and I think that's going to open the door for Zola. No, Zola's going to back up.
Not going to try anything risky here in the comps, I believe. Just going to hold station behind Lucia
Luke. Going to throw a dummy, but it's going to go for it. Oh, really risky.
The closing speed there was kind of big for those two. And Zola just sort of backing out of it. Not wanting to do anything risky. The very collected driver, Zola.
Calm and collected is going to win this race. He is in position, and Remy gets another 3 seconds. That's going to be a 6 second for Remy, and that's going to name his race done.
Pretty much. It's pretty much over for Rem. He may fall out of the points for that one, or with that one, depending on penalty amount. Only 3 drivers in this race running without a penalty. That being Magic Mag, Alicia Luke, and
I'll go ahead and get a penalty check, make sure Meerkat has not gotten a warning. If he has, then I believe his race will unfortunately come to an end. Let's see. Meerkat got his 3 seconds here.
He's not
and no, he's good. He's good.
Yeah, he's not under threat. He should be fine. He's not under threat, and that warning could still be looked at for him. If it determined that he was not given racing room by Magic Bags at one time, then he will get that reversed, and he may still end up winning this race. It's not over yet, as it's looking like a 4-way battle for P4 all of a sudden. Where has J-Leb and Edgar come from? And they have closed up the risk train as well.
Edgar, they are pulling up.
Now this is all of a sudden broken up to a 4-way fight for 4th position. And we'll see who comes out victorious with 3 laps left to go.
I believe that Luke is out of position to get that podium. He just wants his P4.
Oh, and backing off there was Edgar. And I want to go side by side to Max and Beckett's yellow flag in sector 2.
That's Collie Boy.
Yeah, so now Alpine is too late in the race to fill a safety car. Oh, and sideways and around is Edgar and into the wall.
Oh,
and
no,
that's his race.
Edgar.
His race for P4.
He may fall out of the points off of that. He's going to have no wing. Oh, no. As he has to wait, and he is going to maybe claim 1 point if he can stay ahead of Vipa.
That is huge for Zola and the Alfa Romeo boys, but absolutely devastating for Edgar. As it was looking good with only 2 more tours to still with them left to go.
Okay.
He ended up in the wall. Off of unforced error as well. That's gotta feel bad. But back in the action here. There's still a 3-way battle for P4 here at the moment.
P1 is still up for grabs too. Magic Mike can still get it if no mistakes happen. Or if Meerkat makes a mistake and no mistakes happen from him, Meerkat can, or Magic Mike can still step on the top of the podium and claim a victory in the season opener.
This is nearly over, but there's a lot to be decided after the checkered flag falls. As it's still looking like advantage Alicia Luke with all the battery in the world, and Zola cannot break within 5/10. We'll do a quick battery check with Zola, half the battery of Alicia Luke, and this could be a tough fought battle all the way to the end for these 3. And do J-Leb and Zola decide to play some sort of team game trying to get Alicia Luke potentially? This was almost a battle for the podium. What is Shikari's penalties Shikari's penalties, I believe, are still a 3 seconds, so this is only the battle for 4th. It was potentially the battle for 3rd a couple laps ago. That's the final lap.
Alfa Romeo 5-6 would not be a terrible thing. Let's see what we have.
Here we go, final lap. Let's see who decides to go for the moves here. Alicia Luke with the battery advantage, but what about the 2 Alfa Romeos? They've got the car advantage.
Shikari just doesn't need to make a mistake, and he has this.
Shikari, I believe in Atlantic. Shikari could home to the podium without making a mistake, I believe. Maybe on 5 warnings, what you meant. Let's see with DRS and ERS deployment. No, still Zola biding his time, not waiting, not going for that move there. Gonna wait for the final DRS zone as Lucia Luke has been reeled in significantly down that straight and does see maybe running out of tires. Maybe have enough tires. Maybe his tire weight a bit too high. Maybe running a different setup from these Alfa Romeos, and he might be struggling through the corners a little bit more than these two behind him. As Mantic is nearly pulled 6 seconds already by himself. 5.4. He's putting a massive stint here at the end. Nearly pulled that 6 seconds anyway, but here we go. The battle for P4 going to come to a close here. It's down the straight. Does Zola get side by side?
This is now or never, but he's too far back.
And this is the man of the hour. Mantic going to win it on track, but with penalties, it's going to be Magic Mags to take, and he wins it here in Silverstone, undecided by penalties. Shikari slots home P3. Lucia Luke hangs on to finish with a nice top 5, top 4 at that, and his first ever race. Brilliant stuff there for Williams. A stack for Alfa Romeo with 5th and 6th. Remixo brings it home P7. Boothie is going to slot home P8 off of penalties, I believe. He won't fall any further. Tome brings it home P9, still going to come out with points after all of his effort, after all of the misfortune. Vipa Bite going to finish it off with the final points paying positions. But can Edgar climb back? But no, 18 seconds of gap. Edgar was looking so good at one point.
Meerkat doesn't have a single warning. Wait,
Edgar
it's all up to the stewards.
Edgar started off so good for him, but it just wasn't meant to be.
For Edgar.
Without a point, and Coley Boy gonna round it off in the P12 and last year at Silverstone. But yeah, it's gonna come down to the stewards who wins. The decision's gonna come all the way down to the stewards if Mantic decides to report that incident.
I would go for it all the way. But wow!
And there you go. Ah, what a season opener. We saw
and we have already got an absolute banger coming to us.
Barnstormer here. A lot of close racing, a massive accident from out of nowhere. And that is only round 1 of 16, I believe.
More than that, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure they got 20.
Oh, skip podium accident. Excuse me, but that's how everything shakes out. And oh my.
Yeah, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19.
19 rounds, 1 of 19. Oh my, I think we finished in June at that rate, right? We finished in summer for the new game. Wow, what a race. That was absolutely, that was wild. What a wild
Edgar
ride
falls out of the points and gets 1 point for that fastest lap outside of the top 10. Wow, that may actually...
It's going to take a minute to everyone just really digest what happened.
Yeah,
especially that Raptor incident, that is the highlight of the race, the talking point. What do we do about that?
I believe
there's
already being discussed with the stewards.
I think that's the first time I've seen someone drive backwards in a league race, and that'll
hit someone.
Yeah, that'll be looked at thoroughly, I'm sure. But anyway, round 1, what an opening! What an opening! We had almost everything there, and we'll see you all next week. Thanks for tuning in this week with McLaren Media. We'll check you all next week. What's next week, Hayes? What's round 2?
I believe.
And close it out.
Let's go check Singapore.
Oh.
Good thing I'm getting this quali ban done with this race, so I can not suck in because I'm actually decently quick in Singapore, so I'm happy with it.
I hate Singapore.
I like it. It's not. I like street circuits, honestly. They're actually kind of fun. Except for Baku.
I like street circuits. Oh, I like Baku. What's wrong with you? Baku's my favorite. But anyway, I like street circuits, but not Singapore. Singapore, the corner type's just not me. But anyway, thank you all for tuning in with McLaren Media. This is X2 Round 1, the opening here at Silverstone. Join us back in an hour and a half for X1. We'll be racing. Me and Hayes will be racing in that. For the round opening, it's going to be chaotic, as X1 always is.
You may hear me scream.
18 cars slotted to join that. It is going to be. Oh,
you may hear me come on the stream and start commentating mid-race because I'm already in a wall.
You're not going to want to miss it. Join Zola and Jeff for that 1.5 hours. But other than that, this is McLaren Media. We'll see you next week out for Singapore. This time again, thank you all for watching. Tune in 1.5 hours.